Well, what's up everybody? It's been a little bit of a exciting morning so far. Forgot my energy drink, and if I don't drink that, I'll get a caffeine headache. Got to the boat and everything, realized I didn't have any graphs on the boat, so I had to go back to the trailer to get some graphs. But we're out here on Lake Havasu, and hopefully we can catch our first topwater fish of the year. And I already blew about half hour, 45 minutes of my chances at that. So hopefully we can still figure out how to get one, take advantage of some of the shade and stuff like that. But yeah, we're out here, Lake Havasu. Let's go catch some fish. Here's my life.
What's a good word, man?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I fished a little bit yesterday afternoon, and then other than that, I got a couple fish yesterday. But other than that,
when's your next big tournament?
I don't have one for a while. I had 3. I went out to Texas a few different times, and then just got done with all that stuff, and then I might go back out here in September. There's a big tournament out here.
You gonna come out for that?
I want to. I don't know if I will. It all just depends on how everything ends up at the end of the year, like towards the end of the year, money wise and stuff, because the entry fees on those things are like $1,700. So yeah, when you fish on with the boat and stuff, yeah. Well guys, pretty tough morning so far. I've thrown top water for nothing, thrown a swim bait for nothing, got stopped by the game warden, and just decided to put on the old faithful wobble head. Caught some fish on it yesterday, and hopefully I can get one doing it right now. But overall tough. I wanted to throw a jerkbait, but I don't have my jerkbait box with me. I think it's in my truck, and I had to take a bunch of stuff out of the boat because I needed to put some of the rafts and stuff like that we're playing with out here on our Lake Havasu trip in the boat, so I didn't have room for it. But I'm just gonna kind of bounce around, find some different areas to fish, and hopefully get a few fish in the boat before the day is done, or before I go pick up the family and we start fun water stuff, tubing and swimming and stuff like that. So hopefully I can get a couple fish here in the next couple hours. Real quick guys, one thing I want to let you guys know about is Waterland just came out 2 brand new frames. I really think you guys are gonna like. They're really stylish, really cool, and just like any of the other pairs they have, you're definitely gonna be able to see down in the water. You're gonna be able to see those fish swimming around in that clear water, see those grass lines. You're gonna be able to see everything you need to see for sight fishing, for seeing that submerged brush that you want to be fishing. But they got 2 brand new frames in addition to the other 3, all the different lens colors as well. So head over to Waterland, use my code LUNA10, waterlandcode.com, use my code LUNA10. It's going to save you some money. waterlandcode.com, use my code LUNA10, and you're going to be happy you did. There's one. There's a big one. That's a big one. Well, maybe not, but it felt big for sure. Must have been stuck on something, but we got one. We got one. Finally. Finally got ourselves a largemouth. Windy largemouth. Finally got a fish, man. That one ate it good too. Ate it good. Not a giant, but we're on the board at least. One of the best ways to support my channel is to buy your tackle through omniafishing.com using my affiliate link. Any purchases made earn me a commission. Save the link that you see right here and use it every single time you go to Omnia Fishing so I can receive credit off of those purchases. Save the link by clicking the star, which will then save it as a bookmark. The next step is to click done, and then you can retrieve that bookmark by simply clicking on the bookmark tab that you see here, and then by clicking on the Omnia Fishing link.
You can also follow me on omniafishing.com and see my favorite products, tackle lists that I've created for you. And if it's your first time shopping, use my code LUNAFIRST15 and you can save 15% off your first purchase.
Well, it's pretty windy out here, guys. And I'm pretty lucky that I caught that fish because my line was shredded. I have a feeling I was either stuck on a rock or one of these man-made cages out here. That's why I thought that fish was big, because it was really pulling. And but my line's just super frayed, so I have a feeling it was caught on a cage or caught on a rock. But I'm actually really fortunate that that fish didn't break me off because it was on that. But you know, a couple pounder. There's big ones in Lake Havasu, guys, if you're not familiar with this place. Not giants, not like 10s and stuff, but you can definitely catch some 5s and 6s and stuff like that. Some good quality fish. It's not uncommon for 20 pounds plus to do some damage in tournaments. Well, fishing's a little bit of a grind out here, guys. Just getting a bite here, bite there. I feel like they're a little bit more in their summer patterns than their spring pattern. I mean, it is hot out here. The water temps are in the mid 70s and stuff like that. I just feel like these fish are a little bit out, a little bit further. I feel like they're really focused in on the bottom for whatever reason. I feel like they should be, you know, on the bluegill or something, but the bluegill might have already spawned or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure there's some spawning somewhere, but last time I was out here, there was a lot more of them. You'd go into the backs of the cuts and on some of the little rockier points, they'd just be everywhere. But that's really not going on right now. But yeah, we'll give this a little bit longer. Hopefully we can catch a couple more fish before we go pick up the fam. There's one. There we go. There we go. Another one. I don't know what it is about this thing, but they like it. Chunk little smallmouth right there. Smallmouth. Wobblehead. Stroker craw. Colored tails right there. Nice little hook set. Can't complain. I love catching these smallmouth. It's so fun. Smallmouth are just super aggressive. They're super fun to catch. I love it. I love it. Guys, I would really like to throw something different than this wobblehead swing head football jig with the stroker craw on it, but I have a ton of confidence in it right now. I got some bites on it already, and I just feel like if I just put it in my hand and cover water, I can get some bites. And I feel like that chartreuse on the claws, on the tips of it, really helped the fish key in on that bait a little bit better. I think that my hook might have been a little bit dull in my last video when I was fishing this thing, and I have a lot of confidence in it, so it's hard to put it down. I've thrown top water today, I've thrown swim bait today, I've thrown spinner bait a little bit, but I broke it. I just need to tie another one on. But I don't know, I just keep finding myself picking this thing up, and every time I do, I start getting some bites, so it's hard to put it down. Well, I just got bit. I don't know if it was a bass or if it was a smallmouth, because it like ate it multiple times, and a lot of times that means it's a small fish, or it could be like a bluegill. And there's big red ear in here that would bite something like this. Whether or not I could actually catch one with the craw this big, I don't know, but I definitely just got bit. So hopefully on this bank I can catch one here in a second. I feel like I need to work this bank again. I went from the point down about halfway into this cove, and as I was coming down, I got bit once at least, maybe twice, and then I got hung up. And as I went to go get my bait free. I could see a smallmouth swimming off, and that kind of stuff's important when you can see into the water like that with a good pair of sunglasses. You can see those fish down there, and it just gives you an idea if there's fish in the area. Obviously I'd already gotten bit, but that was a whole different area where I ended up seeing that fish, so that you know that there's fish throughout this little section of the lake right here.